Hello everyone, welcome to Tech Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss about another topic related to journaling. And in this session, mainly we are going to discuss about a way through which we can fetch all the information related to journaling, or you can say journaled objects. Okay, so to fetch the journal objects, what we will do, we will run one query that will provide all the necessary information related to the journaled objects. If you remember, in one of our previous session, we discussed about a way through which we fetch all the information related to the journal receivers, right? Similarly, in this session, we will discuss about the journal uh, objects. Okay, so to use this query, like it's quite easy. You can simple run one query and it will work for you, and it will provide you all the information. So I will just give you one explanation and I'll tell you about all the information that we can fetch from this query. Okay, so before that, let me take one object for a reference. So let me show you the object, and if you are also referring the series, because we are doing everything in a sequence manner, so like you can check out the playlist and you can see that these things we have already created. So same thing I am telling you, like it should be in your system as well if you are doing the practice on regular basis. So work obj, then plus f4. Here you can put your object name. So in my case, object name is stupfjrn, because we need one journal to track. So okay, something is wrong. I think it's JRNPF, not journal. Okay, let's make it JRNPF. Yeah, so this journal is available, STUJRNPF. So we are going to use this journal as a reference when we focus on the query. Okay, fine. So let's go and check out the query now. So if I do STRSQL on my session B, here I will fetch out the query, which is select star from qsys to dot. Now let's check what is qsys2. Maybe some of you are not aware what is qsys2, so you can simply go and do this work obj, hit enter, and it will provide you the information that it is a library, system library, which stores cpis. Okay, so for now just focus and just understand that this is a library of system which provides some information. Okay, so what I did, I just mentioned select star from qsys2 dot, then you are supposed to type journal the same manner, journal underscore objects. Okay, so this is the final query. Select star from qsys2 dot journaled objects. The moment when you hit enter, it will provide you all the information related to the journal object. Okay, there are other information as well related to journal. Maybe in next session we will discuss, but for now we are just focusing on the journal objects related details. Okay, like, so for this query, let's focus on each and every column. First one is journal library. So what it shows? It shows the library in which your objects resides. Okay, you can see there are multiple libraries like numerics 2. If you do page down, because it is showing all the system library, right? Q recovery is there, qsys2 is there, and if you do the page down, you will find this library, which is Sharmit 1. We are using it, right? Sharmit 1 library. All right, now apart from this, what we have one column for journal name. So here you can see you will find all the journal name, and as I showed you one reference journal, so you can see it is present here, STRJRNPF. Okay, so this is how you can find out the journal name, journal library. After that, we have another column which is related to IASP number. Maybe at the moment we are not aware of this thing, IASP number or IASP name, but you should be aware of the thing that yes, we can use it in future, or maybe in some of the cases it is required to fetch the IASP number and IASP name. So there you can use this query in order to fetch the column IASP number and IASP name. Fine. Then we have object type. In object type, you can see it is showing star JRN RCV star file, all the information related to object types. Okay. Then we have object library, in which library this object resides, so it will provide you that information as well. Afterwards we have object name, like what all object we have, um, the names, right, along with file type. So here you can see it is also showing the file type, like physical file, logical file. If I do scroll down, you will see in our case also it is showing STRJRN is physical file. Okay, for STU data object name. So this is how you will find, like, at the moment it is showing all the information, but it is up to you how you are going to use it, totally dependent on your requirement and your conditions. Okay, because at the moment I'm not aware like for which purpose you are going to use this query, but I'm just telling you the way to fetch all these information which we can use. Okay, so yeah, this is about the file type. Then we have path name. At the moment it is null, so we can move to next one, but it might contain some value as per the other conditions. Then we have file identifier. Similarly, it is as set as hyphen, means null. Then this is important thing, journal images. Let's say you have created your journal and someone asks you like which type of journal images you are capturing, and you forget that because you have created it, let's say 5 year back or 6 year back. So maybe you forgot, and because we are not using that journal in that much number, right? So in that case what you can do, you can run this query, search for, just navigate for your journal, and then you can confirm what all images it is capturing. So if I do page down, and if we check for our journal which we have created, uh, journal image, yeah, so the last one is this one is the one which we have created. So it is showing journal images as star both. Okay, so it could be after or both. So you can simply go and check this query, maybe for specific journal you can pass the journal name and library name, then it will provide all the information, right? So you can check this out, and this is important. As I told you, like in sometime in an interview also there might be one question like how what all images you are capturing from your journal and how you will identify it. So in that case you can simply go and check out this query. Similarly, for omit journal entry. Okay, so let's say if someone asks you what all entries you are omitting, so it could be two possible output is there, none or star OP and CLO. In previous session I also explained you about this omit, right? uh, in one of our series session, that yes, we can omit the open close entry, because if open close entries are not useful for you, then you can, in that case you can simply omit that. After that we have inherit, and so in inherit, like, it is set as null, but mostly why we use this query to fetch the journal images and omit journal entry type, library object. So these are the information, right? But in some cases it might be needful, like you might be, there might be some requirement to fetch the information related to inherit. Okay, so then you can use it. Afterwards we have remote journal filter, where you can see two options, star no or null. So it is also information that we can fetch from here. Now if I press shift F8, it will show that this is the last column of data. That means we have covered all the information of that we can fetch from this query. All right, now what I will do, I will take F4 on this query and I'll show you the uh, information related to the fields. So if I take F4 here, you can see it is showing the field name, like journal library, journal name, IASP number, IASP name, object type, object library. So these are the field, right? And that comes with a length of the fields, right? 10, 10, 9, 10, 7. So maybe you are using this query in SQL RPG program, so in that case it will there would be need of knowing this things like what all types are there, what all length are there. So in that case you can simply use it. Okay, fine. And let's say this is hidden field and you want to see the complete name, then in that case you can place your cursor here and just simply press shift F8 and it will provide you all the information like field, file and library names. Omit journal entry, omit entry, journal objects, queue system. Okay, so field is omit journal entry, system field is omit entry, and file is journal objects with the library queue sys 2. Okay, apart from this we can take other options like shift F7 to see the field name or system field name. So it is up to you like how you are going to use this, but overall from this F4 list we can fetch all these information. Okay, and let's say if you want to pick all the information related to a particular library, and you should use this because we are using public server, so we should not affect any other libraries and data. So just go and use this Sharmit one. So here what I'm doing, I'm trying to fetch all the journal object for library Sharmit one. Hitting enter, you can see it is providing journal library, journal name, all the information, but only for library Sharmit 1. Okay, so yeah, this is all for today's session, and this topic is very important in terms of project, so I recommend you to keep a note of it. Maybe right now it is not, maybe at the moment you are not using this thing, but in future for sure you are going to use this. So I request you to understand this thing properly and do a practice on it. Okay, so yeah, that's all for today. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.